Now at this time, I'd like to ask incoming President Ray Neverovich to stand and come forward. Yeah, Ray's nervous because George Lane stood up here and talked, and now Ray's going to go up here and give a speech and top George. But that's okay. Thanks, George. Okay. Ray, raise your hand. Do you hereby accept the responsibility to carry out the duties set forth in the bylaws of this association, working at all times to further the best interest of this association? If so, answer I will. Do you solemnly swear that you will faithfully execute the office of President of the Home Builders Association of Greater Cincinnati and will, to the best of your ability, serve as a living example of the philosophy and beliefs of this association as embodied by its code of ethics? If so, answer I will.
I will.
I now have the great pleasure of declaring you regularly and duly installed as the 2016 President of the Home Builders Association of Greater Cincinnati. I extend my sincere good wishes for success during the 82nd year of this association. I now introduce you Ray Neverovich, the 2016
Thank you all very much. Thanks, Rex. You know, they say it's easier to give a speech if you picture your audience naked. All I can say is Jill and I have been doing a lot of practicing. Thank you, Jill, for being such a great audience. You know, the sign of a good leader is when they're a good listener. Last week, Ralph Green stopped by my office and offered this advice: keep it short. Everyone wants to get back to the bar. The good news is I'm a good listener, and I intend to take Ralph's advice, so we can all get back to the party. You know, I'm honored and I'm humbled to be standing in front of such a dedicated group of home builders and associates. I want to thank the board of directors for entrusting me to serve and represent this wonderful organization. Our call to action this year is all in. Behind me, you've seen slides of members who are all in. You see banners over here that say, we're all in. And on the tables, we provided a keychain to remind you that we need everyone to be all in. We are an association that is designed to provide services to and for our members. This association is structured of members, by members, and for members who are all in. Prior to getting into the home building business, I spent 4 years in the Navy. I have to say, go Navy. And speaking of the Navy, I just want to acknowledge some of the people who have either currently serving in the service or have served in active duty. If you're currently serving or have served previously, could you stand up? Appreciate everything you all have done and being part of this association. This makes us feel great having you as part of it. After the Navy, I graduated, and I did graduate, from Indiana University. I got a job with Ryan Homes as a production assistant, which was really a glorified laborer. I was good at sweeping floors and picking up trash, at least I thought I was, till one day they came and said, hey, we're moving you into sales. I think they thought I was better at BS than I was at working. When Ryan Homes closed the doors here in Cincinnati many years ago, Fisher Homes had an opening, which ended up being a wonderful, life-changing experience. Since that is where I met my beautiful and talented wife, Jill. Jill and I have been married going on 20 years, and every day has been an adventure and a journey, and we're doing life together. And I love every minute of it. Jill, thanks for your love and your support. I love you. I can tell you It's great to have a wife who's in the industry and knows so many people, except that I am now known as, oh, you're Jill's husband. 22 years ago, I went to work for the Dries Company, a wonderful organization led by Ralph and David Dries. They're here today, and thanks for coming. Their support, along with Dan Jones and Steve Tarkerman, are what allows me to accept this position. I should mention that Ralph has reminded me several times not to be gone as much as Rex. It seems like every time he needed Rex, Rex was at an HBA meeting. All I know is Rex got promoted after his HBA presidency. So, David, I'll be waiting for that call. The Dries Company understands the need to support the local, state, and national organization of the HBA. Dries has a long list of past presidents in Cincinnati: Mike Rubery, the legendary Don Neverovich, Mr. David Suberling, the legend Terry Sievers, and the infamous Senator Rex Gordon. Rex has been my mentor and my friend for many years, and I want to thank him for honoring me today. I want to say that Don, Rex, and Terry remain strong supporters and tireless workers for the HBA. I'm confident they are all in when we need them. I do have just a few groups that I want to thank. My Dries co-workers, thanks for all the work that you do and for making this opportunity possible for me. I know they are all in. Dan Dressman and the wonderful HBA staff, their support and dedication is invaluable. They are definitely all in. Whatever it takes, they are always there to help. Thank you. I want to thank the outgoing chairman of the board, Dan May, for his leadership and his gift of keeping us all calm during the storms. And Mike Hoffmaster, the immediate past president, for his passion and his determination. Thank you both. Last and most importantly, I want to recognize the associate members, the SMC members, the Ohio Valley Development Council members. These groups make up the majority of our committees. They, along with the HBA staff, are the workhorses of this association. Many, if not all, of the events that take place throughout the year are a result of their efforts. They provide social and economic support and are certainly all in. Thank you all for all you do. Builders, if you're not using the HBA Associates, I would certainly encourage you to give these members an opportunity for your business. So what are we all in for? I'm pleased to announce, as Mike said earlier, that we're all in for 3 home shows this year. These home shows provide the opportunity for the majority of members to showcase their homes and products. The first show, the Parade Craze, will be held in April. And this show is designed to showcase homes and communities of all price ranges, all stages of construction, in any location around the city. If you did not participate last year, consider this one. We want you all in this year. The second show, the historical premiere show, is Homerama, which will be held in the Oaks of Westchester in June. Many thanks to Bob Ryan and Steve Bossy for working with us to bring this show together. And I have to mention Jerry Hunaloff for making it all happen. I am pleased to say we currently have 6 builders, many of them for the very first time. There's still time and a few home sites available if you want to be in the show. The third show planned for September is the City-Rama, which will be held at Gershon Grove in College Hill. We have 7 builders participating, a few for the very first time. I'm sure the developers, DJ Ackerman and Ralph Meyerjohn, are pleased to announce that all 36 home sites are committed. I want to thank all the builders, developers, and suppliers for their support of these shows. The coordination and advertising of these shows provides our membership the opportunity to showcase to the public what we do and who we are. As you can see, we are all in for home shows this year. We are all in for education to our members. That will keep our membership informed and on the forefront of information. Throughout the year, there will be many opportunities to learn as well as share information that will enhance our business. Be sure to maximize your investment by taking advantage of these many programs. We are definitely all in for advocacy. With the elections this year, we intend to be proactive in building relationships with local, state, and national politicians that can support the issues we believe have a positive impact on our industry. We will advocate for issues that are impacting our builders to help them eliminate roadblocks. We are all in for growing membership, through many networking opportunities. It's my goal this year to increase the level of builder participation in all events. These events are educational, they're social, and they're rewarding. We want to provide all builders and associates the opportunity to be involved and to reap the benefits of the organization and the members. I challenge each of you to recruit a new member, bring them to a function and introduce them to another member. Become involved and take advantage of the many programs. So I'm almost done. Hang in there. Before I finish, I want to recognize my friend Jeff Whelan, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. His mother-in-law passed away. Jeff recently accepted a position as the Regional Vice President for the Ohio Home Builders Association, and we're happy to have him involved there. I promised him I would mention his name today, before I knew he wouldn't be here, but not for the reason he thinks. I received a great email from Jeff a few weeks ago that said, "Whatever you need from me this year, please feel free to lean on me. The HBA is and has been a vital part of my life and my family. I have seen a lot of my mentors and my friends come through these chairs, and each time I feel like it's as exciting as the last." And he went on to say, "Good luck this year. I'm looking forward to it." I believe Jeff is all in, and I know many others, too numerous to mention, are all in as well for this association. In closing, I want to say I, along with the executive committee members, are all in this year. To make this a great year for the association, I would challenge each of you to be all in. We need your talents, we need your support, and we need your involvement. We've given you some keychains on the table. We want you to take those away. And my intention was to have everybody have a shovel and a hard hat, but we just couldn't get that done. So we are all in this year. I want to wish each of you a Merry Christmas and a very blessed New Year. Back to the party.
This morning, parade, we'd like you to accept this bid that says that you're now local president of the Home Builders Association of Greater Cincinnati.
Yes. My opportunity to present Mike with a pin that says local past president.